guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace and today we are actually going to be doing our November budget to see what our paychecks are going to be looking like, what our bills are going to be looking like, and all of that fun stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on my monthly goals. I'm going to write the cash breakdown, my sinking fund breakdown, and then anything else that I need to do here. I'm also going to be putting my bills down on my month, and then we will go from there. So I'm gonna get started with my bills, and I'm actually going to lay down some of these stickers that came with the Erin Condren in the back of the planner. And as you can see, I do have my Erin Condren monthly deluxe pages inside my A5. And I can show you here. I just hole punched it and I uncoiled the whole thing. But this is what happens when I close it. It just comes a little bit off, but I'm still able to go like that. And it's not damaging any of the pages, so that's good. So I just wanted to show you that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start laying down my stickers for the days that I need to pay bills. Alright, so on the first of the month, we always pay rent on the first of the month. And then on the 9th of the month, looks like this time it falls on a Saturday, our credit card bill is due. And then also my student loans are due on the 9th of the month. This is probably gonna look a little crooked, to be honest, but I'm trying. And then on the 15th of the month, I also have another bill due. I used to have my medical bills due on this day, but if you've watched my previous videos, you already know that that's taken care of. And then now I have to look at last month because I don't want to forget any bills. Alright, so the phones are due on the 19th and my internet is due on the 21st. So on the 19th, phones are due. And on the 21st, my internet is due. Alright, and then let me go back again. I always tend to forget what's due on what day sometimes, and this is why this is so important to me. Okay, so on the 26th, life insurance and electricity. Okay, so on the 26th, oh, that covers the whole thing. Okay. Life insurance and electricity on the 26th. And then on the 28th, I know for sure that we have to pay car insurance. And I have never really thought about it, but I know one of you asked last time if I had renter's insurance, and it is included with my car insurance. So with the car insurance is included 2 cars and my renter's insurance, and I pay $169 for it. So that's what's included on there. And I had actually never thought about it until one of you asked, and I'm like, oh yeah, that is included on there. Alright, and then also on the 28th is our Netflix. So Netflix is due on the 28th. And then also my birthday is on the 28th, and so is Thanksgiving. So that'll be fun, huh? I'm probably gonna get a turkey for my birthday. That's usually what happens. And on the 30th are both my car loan and my husband's car loan are due. And so I just put the due date for both on that day. I usually pay it before, obviously. I don't wait until the last minute to pay that. So I pay before. So now I'm just going to write this down, and I'm just going to make sure that I'm not missing anything. So I'm gonna go back to the month of October just to double check I'm not missing anything, and it looks like I'm not. So I'm gonna go ahead and write this down, and I'm also gonna put down my paydays because I get paid on the 1st, on the 15th, and on the 29th, and my husband gets paid every Friday. So I'm gonna lay that down too. I'm just gonna speed through this. Right, so we have all of our paydays laid down. Now I'm gonna start writing what I have to pay each of these due dates. Alright, so I have all of my bills laid down, ready to go, and my paydays ready to go. This payday for me is actually going to be a little bit less because I was sick, and it's just going to affect my pay on the 1st. So it's going to be a little bit less, so I'm budgeting for way less than usual. I'm gonna go ahead and mark my birthdays really quick. I'm just gonna put little hearts next to the birthdays. I know I have one on the 15th. That'll be my sister's birthday. And then I have one on the 3rd. That's actually my daughter's birthday. And then I have another one on the 6th. That's actually my nephew's birthday. So those are the 3 important birthdays. Obviously mine is on the 28th, but you guys, I don't count myself because that's why I have my personal money for. So those are the birthdays that I have, and I'm gonna go ahead and do like a little index on the side, on the sidebar, right over here. Just putting the birthdays. Alright, so there's the birthdays, labeled, paydays are done. So now I'm just gonna put the amount that I'm budgeting for paydays. So I'm gonna plan with the lowest amount, like I said. So I'm just gonna say that it's gonna be $600 for me, and then $700 for my husband, because he always gets paid around that. And then on the 8th, it would just be my husband, so it's gonna be $700. On the 15th, I'm gonna plan for $1,200, as that would be the least. And then for my husband, $700. On the 22nd, $700. And then on the 29th, $1,200 and $700 for my husband. Alright guys, so then I have all of my months set up. I have my birthdays, and I've actually had to do this video one more time because since I don't have a lot of memory on my phone, it keeps deleting the video that I've already done. And so I'm gonna try this one more time. I did set this up on the side, and then I'm just gonna talk about my paychecks right here and my 3 paychecks. And then I've also set up my monthly goals, so I'm just gonna quickly talk about them. So some of the goals that I'm going to focus on for this month of November is start my savings up all over again. increase my Christmas fund, hopefully by $100. Save money from my cash envelopes. If I do save any money from my cash envelopes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll these over to my Christmas fund or my sinking funds in general. And then save an additional $500. This may be possible just because I do have 3 paychecks for the month of November. And then in addition to that, I do know that my first paycheck of the month is going to be a little bit lower because I was sick. And so that kind of affected that there. I have my cash envelope breakdown, what I usually budget for. Groceries for $100, miscellaneous $160, for the girls $30, personal $75, eating out and fun money $100 each, gas money $95, and then household $30. So that comes up to a total of $990 for the whole cash envelopes for the month. For my sinking funds, I have my birthdays, girls, back to school, Christmas, car maintenance, clothing, which is a new one that I just recently started. And then my savings, I do have a total of $460 in there. So this, which is my start my savings, I can kind of start checking that off right now. And then vacation $500, which I have not added any more money to that, and I probably won't in a while, as I've mentioned before. So these sinking funds are just the beginning balance for the month of November. And this is what I added recently on my sinking fund stuffing video. All right, so I'm gonna focus on the 3 paychecks that I'm gonna have here. And then what I'll do is I'll put down what I'm gonna take out for each paycheck. So paycheck number 1. For the cash envelopes, I'm probably going to end up doing $300. So I'll put here cash envelopes. $300. That's what I plan on doing. We'll see how that ends up working out. And then for paycheck number 2, I'm going to go ahead and do both the cash envelopes and the sinking fund. So for cash envelopes, I'll probably do $400. And then for the sinking funds, I'll probably do another $170. And then for paycheck number 3, I probably won't have a lot of space here, but I'll try. So for my cash envelopes, I'll probably end up doing another $400. And then for my sinking funds, I'll probably end up doing another $170. So that looks a little bit like a lot going on in there, but that's okay. That's just an approximate, an estimate of what I may be taking out from each paycheck. And then on paycheck number 1, I usually never have enough money either way to take out sinking funds. So paycheck number 1 is only strictly for cash envelopes. Since I'm going to have an extra paycheck for the month of November, I'm going to do my sinking funds twice. And that also may add more to what I'm trying to increase for my Christmas fund. So that's good. All right, so then now I'm gonna go ahead and plan my first paycheck. So knowing that my first paycheck is going to be a little bit less, I'm just gonna go ahead and lay some washi down. I don't usually plan what washi I'm gonna use. I just kind of grab one that I like and go from there. And this is just what I prefer doing over going crazy and getting a whole bunch of stickers. So and then I put a little bit too much washi on this side. Let me see if I can take it off. All right. I might just end up putting a sticker there so it doesn't look so bad. All right, so then I'm gonna go ahead and lay down some stickers to kind of break it down for paycheck number 1. All right, so I found some stickers that I'm gonna be using, and these are just from the Happy Planner, you guys. Those are the stickers that I usually like to get, and I haven't gotten any in a while, but that's okay. I still have many to work with, and all right, so paycheck number 1. We're gonna focus on what bills I'm gonna be paying with this paycheck, and then also how I'm gonna be doing my cash envelopes for this paycheck. So I'll probably end up putting the amount up here, but so the bills that I have to pay, you guys, for on the first paycheck are probably going to be, so my student loan for sure. So that's one. And that's $100. And then remember that I'm getting paid less that time, so I'm gonna have to really narrow it down for this paycheck and then kind of work with the upcoming paycheck on the 15th. So for this paycheck, I'm gonna pay my student loan and this bill on the 15th. So, and that is $119 with 80 cents. Okay, so those are the bills that I'm gonna focus on for this upcoming paycheck. So that's gonna be a total of $219 with 80 cents. And since I'm planning with the lowest amount, which is $600, that should give me enough money for the cash envelopes. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put down here my cash envelopes. So if I do get paid $600, then I already know what I'm working with. So cash envelopes. All right, so one of the cash envelopes that I'm gonna be doing, and I'm just gonna put here the total that I'll plan to do, which is $300. So right there would be $500, just in case I do get paid $600. Okay, so cash envelopes, groceries, gas, girls, personal, household, and then eating out, fun money, and then miscellaneous. I knew I was missing something. Okay, so for groceries, I'm probably gonna do $150. For gas, I'm gonna go ahead and do $35. For the girls, I'll do $15. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the math here. 300 minus 150 minus 35 minus 15 equals $100. So I'll go ahead and do $20 for personal. I'm going to do $15 for household. Minus 20 minus 15 gives me 65. So I'm going to go ahead and do, for each one of these, I'm going to do $40 for miscellaneous. And then it leaves me with $25. So, let's see. I'm probably gonna do 0 on these, to be honest. And then that at least leaves me with an extra $25. So I'm gonna add this up, 150 plus 15 plus 35 plus 20 plus 15 plus 40 equals 275, and then plus the 25 that I'm not doing is 300. So again, this is just an estimate. Okay, so I'm just gonna put here the budget for my cash envelopes, and I'll go ahead and do the actual right there. And then I know that these bills are going to excuse me, are going to be the actual amount because that is what they are. So there's no way of going around that. So again, this is a total of 275 after adding all of that up. So that is what I'm planning on doing with my first paycheck. Any amount that is left over after the 300, or depending on exactly what I get paid, I'm just planning with $600 right now. And if I do get paid a little more, I might add another bill here. So we'll see how that goes. But again, budget, and I'll do the actual when I stuff my cash envelopes. Okay, so that is paycheck number 1. And I love being able to plan my paychecks, you guys. It's super fun doing it. And that is all I have for this video, you guys. If you enjoyed it, like down below. And if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe if you want to. And if you have any comments, leave them down below as well. Again, here are my monthly goals, my monthly budget, and paycheck number 1 bills, and then my cash envelopes. I do not do sinking funds on my first paycheck. All right, you guys, until next time.